The ceiling's about to collapse. It's going to collapse.
She warned her landlord it would happen.
Can you see this? This is crazy.
But as Nicole Walters stood in her living room yesterday morning,
No.
panicking and powerless to the water dripping down her walls and through her ceiling, came the consequences of the council's inaction.
Told them! I told them!
For 4 years, Nicole has reported leaks in her flat to Southwark Council, telling them only 2 weeks ago she feared for the safety of her and her 7-year-old son.
What if my son was here? My son could have been sleeping there. My son, that's his favourite spot. And I'm tired of complaining. I just want a permanent place for me and my son to be able to call home. It's not fair. I just want to leave. I don't want to be living in these conditions. Hold on.
Remarkably, it isn't the first time this has happened.
The ceiling's falling down on me. The ceiling's come down.
In 2018, Nicole was sleeping on the sofa in the same room when the ceiling collapsed on top of her.
I can't believe this. I'm almost tired.
Southwark Council say they fixed the leak that caused that collapse, but Nicole says the source of the problem has never been fixed and her concerns consistently ignored.
As the people that live in the homes, you guys need to start listening and taking action when people are listening, because people will lose their lives. And I think if I was maybe a little bit more wealthy, maybe this wouldn't have happened to me. Maybe my voice would have been heard, you know, being from a black background, you know. I feel like there's a lot of struggles as well. And this is not fair, you know. I'm just trying to build myself for me and my son to have a good foundation, and we can't even have a place to call home. Like, how is that right?
Southwark Council told us they are really sorry for the distress and inconvenience this has caused Miss Walters and her family, and are discussing options to permanently rehouse her as well as compensation. But what's happening to Nicole is being repeated in homes across the country.
It is symptomatic, though, of a housing system that's not fit for purpose.
And this former president of the Chartered Institute for Housing says we're now seeing the result of years of cuts to council budgets and a chronic shortage of council housing.
I can't imagine anything more difficult than sitting, you know, taking those calls day in, day out when you know that, all right, maybe this person needs to be moved. We've got nowhere to move them to. But there's absolutely no excuse at all for not having a human response, for not, doing your job properly.
Back in Peckham, Nicole is living with the cost of that broken system and with it, broken promises.
It's our lives, it's our actual lives. We're humans. We was told after Grenfell we were going to have a voice, and we haven't been heard. Nothing. It's not fair.
I can't breathe. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
And tonight, after being forced to live with this for 4 years,
Told them. I told them.
she's asking what it would have to take for that change to ever come about.